Yeah, mine's a condenser mic as well. So
mine's state of the art.
That is pretty tight. Where'd you get that thing?
Office Max, dude. It's like a little podcast,
tight.
boy.
Can't stop
What
that.
is something funny about this?
There's nothing funny about that,
dude. Ever since Ronies, you've had a bad attitude, dude. Look at my fucking life, dude. This is my ballin' kitchen. Yo, shout out to fucking politics.
Shout out Biden, dude.
Shout out Biden, dude. He's
I need Biden to win. We need Biden.
We need a good Biden, dude.
Business as usual.
Look at that this is where I scope the girls. I stare at all the girls, dude.
Let me see some girls.
Dude, they're down in the pool. Damn, the baby girls are laughing, frolicking, dude.
Are they splashing each other?
They're splashing.
You need to go drop a can opener. Can opener in the pool, dude.
Should I run down there and go, jackknife? Call out the jackknife midair?
Dude, if that was me, I'd be ripping a can opener right now, dude. Biggest splash. Show them that splash, dude. Huh?
True.
Just cover your face and fall in backwards.
If I went down there and hit a cannonball,
oh my God.
The water would be it's not that big a pool. It would actually disrupt the pool. If I ran down there and crushed.
Go down there and do a whirlpool.
Oh, it makes me laugh so hard, dude.
Just whirlpool them, dude. Just start running. Whirlpool.
Yeah, it's fucking Biden also has that like geezer face, like where he's like, while he was getting confronted, he was like, and I was like, dude, I wonder how old he has geezer face where he's like,
oh my God. Oh. It's the thought of people missing your facial expressions for the last 2 or 3 years. It's just the worst thing in the world to think about.
Fucking he looks like the geezer face. If you're just listening to the audio of this, is it's fucking Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. Watch the next time they argued. Biden goes full fucking angry geezer, dude.
Holy fuck.
It's the same fucking face my grandma made when she and I fought over the fucking ice. The ice. I was getting her ice, and she was like, "Get out of here!"
Oh my God. Yeah, that is a very real face, dude. It's like they when someone walks by them, their heads rattle and they following the person. It's like
like they're in a fighter jet, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
Jackson, you motherfucker.
He's pushing it out, dude. I must.
Shoo him upstairs, dude. Wait till look at his fat ass, dude. He was calling me fat. Look at his thick butt when he runs up the steps, dude.
And you could go out to the Ozarks or something and set up this beautiful tent and have the trunk of your car full of supplies. You could probably just kick back there for until this whole thing's over. Have a fishing rod.
I get a cabin in like Montana, like a small shed, and start mailing bombs. Yeah,
well, I wouldn't joke around about that though. They'll come and get you just for kidding around about that. I was watching the Ted Kaczynski. Don't do. Maybe clarify that you're just joking. Real quick. Yeah. Or maybe
not
even
mailing pipe bombs.
Or elder statesman here. Maybe even just edit that part out, Shane. I don't know. I would.
You can josh about bombs as long as you're not on an airplane. You're free to josh about bombs.
Okay, I don't know. I get nervous about these sorts of things. Joking about these types of things. But,
like mailing powder and stuff.
Yeah, I just think I'd rather joke about sardines.
Yeah, that's fair.
Since we met in December, she was a working girl, and I was.
Where'd she work?
A man of, huh?
Where did she work? Like Home Depot?
On the streets.
Lowe's?
A working girl.
She was like a street performer, like a mime.
Like a silver robot?
No, like a. Tell me what word to use, baby. They're stupid.
I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Huh,
Like a
prostitute?
hard-working girl.
A prostitute. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now,
Oh,
Gotcha.
I heard about those.
I'm sorry, baby. Don't ever reschedule these dudes. All right. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about, dude? This has been a killer interview. What are you talking about, dude?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
I like.
Oh, nice.
Well, Shane, you got any more? You any other hard hitters?
What?
I was asking Shane if you had any hard hitting questions for you.
I think there was one rumor about you where people were dumping on you through hammocks.
Yeah.
Is that true?
A sexual thing? A sexual thing?
Yeah, where people were taking shits on you.
A sexual thing, right?
Yeah, sexual dumps, not like just like
What,
Not like gross
sanitation.
stuff.
what the fuck? Business.
It's a rumor. I just wanted to ask.
Well, no, I'm
I
saying.
think it's
who
cool.
cares? What
I
the
think it's
fuck
awesome.
business is it if anybody's? If it's
True.
a sexual thing, good God. Did I ask you about your sexual life?
Yes,
I mean,
almost
I would-
immediately.
Have you ever
Literally immediately.
Have you
asked me
ever
about it.
licked an asshole?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
have you sodomized another human being?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that? You
I'm
know?
pretty excited about it. I like it.
None of your fucking business what I do in bed.
Nah,
I
we're just
promise
guys
you.
Fair
chatting.
answer.
I promise you, if we were to divulge me and my present and past wives, girlfriends, and associates, the truth of our sexual relationship, it would make that sound so fucking kindergarten.
That's
Yes.
awesome, dude. That's
Right?
awesome. You're talking about you've got dumped on from higher up in a hammock and had the mega
Oh,
splat.
Jesus Christ Almighty! I mean,
Owners.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
what?
Tightwads.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think they might be next level. I got some insider information, dude.
Yeah.
I got some
They are next-
insider information because I was worried because I was like, oh, damn, all these comedy clubs are going to close. I was talking to my tightwads from LA, my agents.
My tightwads. My
I was talking
TWs.
about tightwads.
Oh my god. What the TWT say, dude? Tightwad team.
Referring to my team of I got some new tightwads. I just signed with a new agency. Please let me get in trouble for calling Jewish people tightwads.
I might have to pause. I wish I had the capability of making that like public access like rainbow thing right now, like pause emergency broadcasting, dude. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Especially the Alex Jones voice, tightwad. What do you think of your agents? Tightwads?
Trump.
Next level.
Did you say next level? Next level.
Moses.
So he's got his shoes on. He's picking black shoes right now. Clearly to aid in the illusion. Dude. Oh, I know. He's putting his feet together. He's going to sneak up his one heel. I see. This is Mind Freak. Watch where he's going to put his toe.
So funny you can't hear us.
He's going to put his toe out of frame, right? And lift both heels. It looks like
He just got on his tippy toes barely.
No, I didn't.
Stumbled.
Dude, what are you talking about? I fucking floated.
Oh fuck! How do I end this live stream? All right, here we go.
Are we ending the whole thing, or no? You want to
No,
do a
we-
little wrap
let's
up,
just-
dude?
let's-
Keep Jordan, and let's do a wrap up, dude.
Hold on, we can get Luch out of here.
You put me into bed.
All right, hold on. All right,
We're gonna
Luch.
tell you a bedtime story, Luch. Jordan, get back in bed. Pop that top.
Jordan, put us to sleep. Dude. Tell
Do
us
it for the
tell us a
boys.
Canterbury tale. Get back in that room and tell us a Canterbury tale. Go to bed, Jordan. Let us
Jordan,
see
get
you-
to bed.
Dude, it's bedtime, dude. We're gonna watch you all night.
Yeah, just sleep like this, dude. We'll keep an eye on you.
just chill. We're gonna watch.
Fuck
We
you, I
got-
sat downstairs with a beer, and Mrs. like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, where's she at?
She's downstairs. She don't have nothing to do with this. Shenanigans.
I didn't tell you this. I've been battling my smoke detectors.
That's a tough battle.
I woke up. I got woken up. I resolved. Well, for now, I resolved the issue. I got to buy a new one.
You
But
probably have a haunted house. Those things pick up ghosts.
they must, dude. I woke up the one morning, 5 a.m., just full. This thing in my room is screaming, just full, setting off all the other
Oh,
ones.
you got a kid.
Yeah, dude. So I'm
Woke
like,
the fucking kid up.
dude, exactly. It's a whole dude. There's like my dogs too. Dude, it fucks my dogs up the most. My dogs came up freaking out. Jackson will have like diarrhea. If
Whole
this shit
family
happens,
fell apart.
dude.
A smoke alarm can take down your family unit.
I just reacted. Yeah, the family's bugging, dude. I just reacted, dude. I
I'm
just
sure, literally, I'm positive the whole family is crushed by these smoke alarms.
exactly. So I'm like, Brittany, cover her ears because I don't know how loud this shit is. So I run downstairs and before I even know what I'm doing, I'm upstairs. I have the ladder. I hit myself in the knee with the ladder in the hallways. I'm like running in the dark. I open the ladder. I take the smoke detector down, and I was fucking naked, dude. I was balls naked on this ladder, just disassembling the wire nuts. And then like I look down, Brittany has like a flashlight flashing on me.
On the penis.
It's a full emergency tennis, dude.
Oh.
So it's like my tennis in the midst of an emergency. And then like, I don't know if you ever put a flashlight to your pubes. They're just like horrible.
Yeah,
There's like pube shadows on my
shadow
thigh.
is huge.
Oh,
It's a giant shadow.
Yeah.
So it accentuates your pubes, but somehow your penis remains
Dude.
it is accentuated.
Well, I also had put on my sneakers to like ground me. So I didn't have so I wasn't barefoot to metal.
You were wearing like sneakers?
I'm working hot,
So
bro.
you looked like a porn. Like you were in a porn. You were wearing sneakers,
Yeah,
dong out
exactly.
on a ladder.
Bush. I was in like a
How's
19.
that bush?
It's pretty wicked right
Fuck,
now.
I forgot to trim my bush. But there's a girl who's been acting like a dog. She's been crawling around like a dog.
Oh, like
she's like a horse girl, except it's a dog girl.
Yeah. What about her?
Something. There's something there.
Look,
I'm not saying I'm jerking off to it.
Of course, dude.
Nothing like that.
Of course not.
But I was
I'd have to
supposed
kill
to.
you. I'd have
I
to
saw
kill you,
this
dude.
video and I was supposed to hate it.
Who sent it to you?
It's kind of been circulating. Has anybody seen this girl acting like a dog? She's like drinking out of a bowl in the mall.
Okay.
Wild.
Yeah.
Find out how old she is before we continue, Noah.
We're talking about a girl who's acting like a dog, dude.
Yeah.
Although
but
to cover
we're not
bases,
taking
we
it.
should ID the take.
We should ID this.
Well, you've pretty much already told on yourself.
I certainly did. No, I don't remember. Pants off, panting, huh? Pretty good. We got there. Guys, come on.
In front of the sled.
Fucking embarrassing.
Dude, you got the leash, bro.
Yeah, so I'm
Makes me
very,
truly makes me uncomfortable.
I am very grateful to be able to do it full time now. But I mean, it's still really
Did it for me.
Dude, watching girls watch VR porn. So it's like, dude,
Damn.
so many levels
And
of
it
POV.
covers up their ugly faces.
I mean, I thought this girl seemed like she was all right, but no, it just covers up their. Why do you think she's ugly? You're being mean, dude.
What do you mean?
Have some respect, dude. Have
Most
some
of
respect for the
if
Russian.
a girl's doing weird porn, she's ugly.
Have some respect for the Russian sex slave that I masturbated to the other day.
What do you think she was looking at? Freedom?
What
What do you think was in her VR? Her hometown of Smolnyatsk?
She was just watching like Ratatouille. Some guy was like, "Do this or I'll kill you." But no, it was just a lady watching. I don't know what she was watching, but she had a massive dildo. So I was watching this. I mean, I was like, because it's like, what POV am I? Am I the guy creeping over the ledge watching? Am I the girl? Am I in the girl's brain? So I was like thinking, like, damn,
Am I the girl?
I could jerk off thinking about what a girl's masturbating to, thinking about the girl thinking that up. I was on some like Inception shit, dude. Yeah,
Absolute Inception.
I was like, all right, what is this girl watching? So I'm like figuring out. So I'm projecting my own porn in my
So
brain.
you were jerking off thinking to what makes a girl horny?
Yeah,
So
or
you're
like,
kind of jerking off to the sexual, like you were jerking off to men.
so this is where it gets hazy.
So
This
you
is
were
why I
like,
wanna bring
oh,
it up.
girls think this is hot, and you were thinking like thick dicks.
Pretty much, dude. I was sitting there. It only lasted for like 4 minutes because I had to get this out. But it was like as I was going on, I was
never gonna be able to use my mom's car again,
I was-
dude. I'm fucked.
I was fully female kin.
Yeah.
I fully left my male body and was I was basically like the end of the Little Dicky video. I was Kylie Jenner. And I was like,
You're
let me
gonna
explore my body. Yeah, dude. I was in a
You
full
are
girl mode.
fucking space cadet.
That's what dude, it was obviously the color of the dildo too. It was a big black dildo. So in my head, I was just going through like all the Blacked videos I'd watch, and I was like, no, it's not that one. No, it might be that.
Found it.
Might be the substitute music teacher.
Might be those two boxers.
I had to do that. Yeah. I had
Those boxers, those two boxers had their way with that reporter, and boy, did I enjoy that.
Come on. I can't believe you're joking right now, dude. My fucking brother's in rehab for CBD.
What?
Yeah.
Was he just too relaxed?
This is not a time for laughs, dude.
Were his joints not inflamed?
No, dude. So he drives a bus. So CBD has a
He drives a bus.
CBD has a tiny trace amount of THC in it because the hemp plant is legal. So in order to be a legal hemp plant, it only can have, I think, 0.3% THC, which, per gram of hemp is 3 milligrams of THC, which is enough to trigger a drug test. So it's like, but if you say, so you're driving a bus, say you have fucking shoulder pain, you could have like your eyes just closing on fucking Percocets and Xanax as long as you have a script and you could legally drive a bus. But if you happen to have trace amounts of THC, they're like, you can't do that. And he was like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I don't do any drugs. I don't drink. I just take CBD oil. I don't want to take fucking, opiates, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, all right, we understand what you're saying, but for formality's sake, you have to go to a rehab. So he has to go to like not an inpatient. Like he has to just go and do like a program basically. Dude, so he goes in there. Dude, it's so fucking funny.
Jesus.
So he goes in there for CBD, dude. Has to do a fucking thing that costs God knows how much fucking money.
Damn, he has to go to like a patient first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what are those called?
I used to, when in high school when I got called. What is it
Urgent care? Yeah.
No,
I was just saying he has to go to urgent care.
It's an urgent care rehab, dude. And it's like, this is how social work works, where it's like everyone's writing these grants, and then someone's like, here's $50,000, and you're like, woo, and everyone just goes on to it, dude. So it's like, he shows up, he's like, hey, my job's making me go here, or it's for CBD, and the lady's just like, these things happen. Come on in.
Oh.
They're just like, yo, we're getting fucking.
That's so embarrassing.
10 G's. I mean, he's like, whatever. I mean, it's not as embarrassing as going in there for like fucking smoking meth and shit. At least he can go in there and be like, look, I have to be here.
Which is what everybody says.
True. He could be.
I'm not like one of these fucking CBD. I was doing
Dude,
meth.
so it's like you go in there and they're trying to keep it a little safe now because like you have to go for one orientation in person and then you get to Zoom. But they have this. It's set up where like
he's doing Zoom rehab for CBD,
so
he can drive a bus.
So
Jeez.
So the first day he was there was an in-person orientation, but there are people who are Zooming who are on screens. So it was like him and like 4 or 5 other people, and then there was this 60-year-old black dude on a screen, and they're all the ladies are like, all right, everyone, we're gonna take a break. So like cut your camera off, or whatever, and we'll come back. The dude cut his camera off, didn't cut his mic. So he put the fucking old guy while they're on break.
Sounded like Lil Wayne was about to come on. He just started lighting up.
No. He started fapping. So they're all in this room. My brother's in IRL. He's there in real life in CBD rehab with other people who happen to do heroin and methamphetamine. And he's like, you hear like,
no.
Everyone's like, it's his dog. There's no way he's fat. My brother's like, that guy's jerking off, man. And everyone's like, no, there's no fucking way. And then you just hear the guy go, oh.
Holy shit. They heard him.
They heard him come.
No.
Yeah. And then
try to play it cool and come back on?
So he has no idea anyone heard this because he's not in the room with anybody. He's just on a Zoom screen. So the ladies are like, all right, everybody come back. And he's like, oh, what's up, y'all? How was everybody's break?
Ben, if people saw that photo like in ancient times, they'd be like, it's a demon.
It looks like a demon. I look like a guy who somehow got fat in a concentration camp. Wait a second.
Kept stealing all the extra gruel.
What the fuck? I just have like 9 hats. Like, how did that fat guy get 9 hats?
This guy's killing it in here. Damn. True.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I like that idea of just a entrepreneur in a concentration camp. Just a Gary V in there.
Couple people were doing it up.
Just a pure Gary V in a concentration camp. Like, you need to work harder. I'm gonna outwork everybody here.
Yeah, that was kind of.
That's not a great bit. We apologize. We got a few more days of goofing.
Shout out to the Jews, dude. I love the Jews, man. I do.
Nice.
I love the Jews.
That's good.
I've been doing a lot of research.
The Jews rule. I've been saying, listen to the old
We've been saying, don't,
I have.
You already said my body was disgusting. Don't make me an anti-Semite.
First off, we both know
Jews.
Jews do rock.
They rule.
They rock.
They rule.
And
they rule hard as fuck.
Yeah. I only turned. I didn't. First off, I never. We've talked about this.
I don't know why I have to frame this conversation this way. We can just say they rule.
No, but I never cared about Jews.
True.
Then all of a sudden I moved to the big city and everybody's got an opinion on Jewish people, which is strange to me.
I was in New York.
Here too. Any city.
That's what
you go to
Statue
a
of Liberty
city.
was originally donated for.
For what?
The light. It was supposed to let them. No, I'm kidding. It was given to us by the French, but yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm joking.
Fuck, I forget where I was going with this.
New York
Anyway,
City,
Jews rock. That's what
up
he was
to
saying.
no good, basically.
Yeah.
He was saying the Jews are up to no good.
And the real Jews is Deshaun Jackson.
Is he really a black Israelite? I think he's just a fan
Obviously,
of
if
Farrakhan.
he's tossing shit like that around,
No, he's
he's
a Farrakhan
he's
head.
dabbling.
Farrakhan does not like Jewish people.
Who, the termites?
The termites?
That's what he's called them. Yes. He said they rot countries out. He calls Jews termites.
That's also funny for a guy like Farrakhan to just be going and doing his thing and researching, and like someone shows him YouTube and he's like, "Behold, troves of information." The Anunnaki.
Yeah, it's like the Library of Baghdad is here. It is upon us. What is this, YouTube? Quick, give me a microphone. Jews are termites. My brother.
Well, dude,
Deshaun Jackson's just running a fucking.
He has. Did you ever watch? Like he'll give talks. He's a fantastic speaker.
You've told me
you've
brought
watching
Farrakhan.
I love watching Farrakhan.
You've been a stan of Farrakhan
Dude, watch
for a while.
Farrakhan on Donahue in the '90s was it's one of the funniest. It's on YouTube. It's one of the funniest moments of TV because back then it was like white people felt perfectly comfortable being like, "Go back to Africa." Like, there's people like like this country. Go back like just across from the crowd and like it's just Farrakhan and all of his acolytes and like the fucking in the bean pie
ridiculous
setup.
outfits.
They stand up and they're just like. And like, sit down, my brother. Relax. They don't know what to do, dude. But he slams the lady at the end of it. He slams. He doesn't even. It's not even that bad. But he crushes this lady's like, I'm Jewish, and you see him. He's sitting cross-legged up on the stage. He's like, I'm glad you brought that up. And dude, fucking eviscerates her, dude. This was before YouTube too.
This is before
Payment's
coming. Ball is coming. Do you deny the Holy Trinity?
My house.
Yeah, I don't like devil movies, man. I never got into them.
They're retarded. Why get scared like that? Why get scared like that?
They're terrifying.
Why get scared?
Yeah.
It's not scary if you accept payment. It's more of a fun movie if you enjoy payment. Are we on?
You see, like this for real. This shit is scary.
We're on.
For real, this is scary.
No shit.
What, payment?
Like you're joking. You're joking. Like, oh, dude, I'm not.
It's
really
like some
that,
weird Hollywood shit to be like cool and joking about.
I'm joining. Yes, I told you guys day one.
You're joining, yeah.
First chance I get, I'm joining the pedophilia satanic cult.
How do you get in? That'd be kind of annoying to like try to get into the pedophilia elite, and they're like,
I'm not trying to get.
We don't do it. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Sure you don't.
Come on.
It would suck to get your fucking dick mogged by a kid sex slave, though.
Pretty sure that's why Epi fucked with the little ones, dude.
Yeah.
He had that.
Some sex slave kid with a hog.
Did you see?
I've never seen it. I just heard it.
On the thing. It's
very
like
small.
An egg-shaped bird.
Very small.
Yeah, I heard he had an egg shape. They tried to hit Trump with the egg shape. Didn't they hit him with a extreme
There's scientific proof proving that's wrong.
Trump's huge.
Yeah.
Billy says the picture of him getting spray tanned is fake.
Doctored.
Well, they showed his bird.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen
that is.
You haven't seen that picture?
Yeah.
They have a picture of his microbird getting spray tanned. That's
Dude,
actually
please
pretty
don't
awesome.
say it's a microbird, though.
That's pretty. I mean, that's a funny. That is like a very serious political attack to someone to show you like with a microbird, and it's like, yo, it's all over, dude. Polls are low.
Stormy said he had an anchor.
Said he had a bell end, bro.
Yeah, they said he had a mushroom tip. She said it was like a freakish mushroom tip, though.
Fuck, that's powerful.
I heard that.
Who cares, dude?
Yeah, definitely. There's not a lot of sperm competition going on with DJ.
Yeah, he's with DJ's
He's plunging. He's plunging everything.
Eastern
out.
Bloc women, dude, ruins them.
What does?
It's kind of weird. Just dating Russian women is kind of weird. That's kind of
It's the most alpha.
It's kind of alpha, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Jones
think
does
so?
it. Trump does it.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not weird.
It's a weird type of. It's a weird strain of like I'm just into Russians. To me, I think it's kind of weird.
Well, Eastern Europeans.
Well, I guess okay. So he's into like the
Bulgaria.
The former Soviets.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He loves the former Workers' Party.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I shouldn't say the president. I shouldn't attack the president.
Don't. You just PA'd him. That actually might be his OL, which, by the way, that's the highest form of a PA is an OL.
What's OL?
Which is an off limit.
Oh,
everybody has OLs.
Yeah.
Everybody has one or two OLs.
Mine's devil shit.
Everybody has OL.
Hail Payman?
Yeah.
Hail him. Look to the northwest. Find him.
Bill, I dare you to watch
Suck my
Heredity.
cock. No,
I
I'll never
dare you
watch
to
that
watch
devil.
Payman.
you have to combat the devil. You have to beat the devil, Bill.
How about I don't? I don't partake.
You
in
can't
that
ignore
shit.
them, dude.
Yeah,
silence,
I think Bill, I'm telling you,
silence
like,
is consent.
Watch
True.
Heredity
Yeah.
and then remember that he's doing this.
Yeah.
And it'll fucking terrify.
I'll never do it.
You got to confront the devil, dude.
We don't need to do that.
Bill would
shit.
be a good
All
vessel.
that's
for
what you guys
payment.
don't understand. All the devil
Bill would
is
be-
you who took a wrong path.
You would be a
That's
good.
a negative entity. That is you that took a wrong path.
You would be a good vessel for payment.
is what-
Look at that, dude. He's
Yeah,
a unit.
I should flip the fucking table right
You,
now.
That'd be
I
very
mean, dude, if
payment.
you saw the movie, you might.
You know who would like you flipping the table?
Who?
Payment.
Payment can suck cock, dude.
Well, you shouldn't talk about him that way, but perhaps.
It's one of those fucking movies where like the person turns and then there's like a dude in the shadows.
Oh,
It's terrifying
yeah, that is
shit.
so
And then I'm
scary.
laying
Every night I
in
go
my
to
bed,
sleep, I
like,
think
oh,
about
I'm
that.
cool. I'm cool. Shane's kind of weird for doing this.
Hail him. all right, chill.
I was watching that show high, and I was just like, I was like sitting there like, what do you do if she doesn't like dinosaurs?
I was watching
I was
it
convinced, dude. I was like, I definitely have this.
and was fully like, damn, dude, I look like if an Australian is retarded, they just look like me. Somebody was like, how can you tell if someone's retarded if they have an Australian accent?
Yeah.
Because they all sound retarded. They're like, "Rah, blah, blah." And I was like, well, the regular Australians are just like tan, hot people.
Yeah.
And then if you're retarded, you just look exactly like me.
If you don't look like a model, it's no
It's
there's no
either, dude,
delineation.
pale, frumpy motherfuckers that stayed inside. No, yeah, everybody's gonna be talking about this show. It's literally a show designed for.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
it's a
weird,
trap.
dude. It is weird.
It's a trap, dude. I was watching, and I'm like, I have pretty loose morals, and I was like, I don't know if you should
Yeah.
be doing this, man. This is
Also,
like,
teaming them up, making them date each other. It's like, dude, that's why we have fucking weird sex perverts. Just get one dude that's weird enough to fuck like a retarded lady, and let him take care of her.
true. You think they're
You can't
they're
link
doing,
them both up and then be like, all right, you two figure it out. Get a house.
Well, like, how much have you watched of it? Have you watched a couple episodes?
I watched 2.
Yeah, so they'll go on the dates and be like, hey, do you guys need a break?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, dude, the dates are anxiety provoking. We're there, and when they're sitting there
When
and
they
they're
put 'em
asking each other
outside?
about like the shows and stuff, and they just both freeze up. They both freeze up.
Yeah.
And dude, that must be intense levels of anxiety. You're
So if
taking
you-
a
I'm
person
sorry.
with autism and putting them on camera.
Yeah.
It's like that can't be like relaxing.
So if you haven't seen it, it's called Love on the Spectrum, and but it's just a documentary following autistic Australians
And Londoners and
Londoners.
I think they have a
Is
couple
it-
English.
or is it
people.
Australia? Am I stupid?
No, they have. I could
I
be
thought
wrong.
it was Australia.
I think it's Australia, and there's somebody from Britain. I think.
Perhaps. Jamie, figure that out for us, please.
Yeah.
Jameer.
But yeah, that is it is kind of weird, man. The fact that like, if they're right now saying like you shouldn't clap because it could set off someone who's autistic in like a public gathering, it's like, oh, but if you want to like put them on camera and film them
Bro.
awkwardly trying to date, it's pretty fucking nuts,
Yeah.
dude.
How about the one at the costume party?
Oh,
And then they
Comic-Con?
just put him outside.
I only saw the one where he goes to Comic-Con and ditches his date for the lady from
There's
Gilligan's Island.
There's one that's a girl, and then she went and sat outside with this dude, and they were like, oh, this one autistic girl was dancing, and then another dude came up and started dancing with her, and they were like, and they talk about it. It's like a fucking nature show. They're like, oh, she may have found a mate out there, and then they put him outside and made him talk, and the kid couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Because there's a camera in his face. He's on a date, and he didn't know he was doing it. Well, I'm sure he did, but
Yeah.
he didn't. His autism kicked in hard, and he couldn't. She was like, "I'll eat it. Do you like cats or dogs?" And he's like,
Oh, I saw that
and
when
she was like, "I have a cat." He's like, "Do you have a cat?" And he's like, "Yes,
yeah.
I do. Yes." It was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. For
And then
that
it's
dude.
like that guy. I don't know if he got paid. And now his family just has to be like, "Holy fuck, dude!" We sent him to the dance. He ended up on Netflix.
yeah, like having like a slight nervous breakdown.
Yeah, being on TV, just like, I have a cat named Gertrude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
man.
that was probably one of the most uncomfortable parts so far.
It was
He
mean.
freaks out. And he just goes like,
Oh yeah, oh,
And then-
yeah, that was the best part. She's like, "Should we go inside then?" He's like, "Oh yeah."
yeah, man, I can't. I don't know how Netflix is getting away with this right now. This is, I mean, again, I was giving it the benefit of doubt because I want to watch it because I'm like, this is
Yeah.
kind of interesting. And like, dude, about like 5 minutes in, Brittany cried. We started watching it. As soon as they were like,
There was some
I got
really
rejected.
touching
Yeah, I got
moments.
rejected. She cried like sad, like turn this off.
She's like, well, I went on one date. The
hot one kept getting rejected.
I went on one date and someone said they didn't want to associate with someone like me, and just looks into the camera, and Brittany was just like,
yeah,
I was like, no, it gets better. Come on, Andrew told us. Let's get sit through this.
No, it's funny. It's funny.
You gotta. It's part of the formula. It has to be kind of dark, and then it gets,
Yeah, the one dude's a real Michael, I think is his name. That guy fucking rules.
Love that guy, man.
That guy rules. He's like, when I pass away, I want people to approach my wife and say nothing made him happier than his wife.
Dude,
the parents are like, what the fuck, dude? Slow down,
dude.
This is your first date.
Everyone's parents just laugh. That's the other thing too.
Yeah.
It's just their parents laughing at them because like they say the weirdest
Yeah.
shit, then you have to just be like, ha ha ha. Just like, dude, it's fucking bizarre.
It's good, but it does. It is interesting that like. You are allowed to do that. You're allowed to be like, we're going to film some autistic people.
Yeah.
We're going to raise awareness. How are you going to raise awareness? Well, we're going to make them date and film it and kind of make it awkward.
I mean, dude, that would be sick though if they got some sort of like first family situation going on, like the London royalty.
What do you mean?
Just if they established like if
an
somebody
autistic kingdom,
yeah, like
a monarchy.
If somebody like links up and produces an offspring from the show, they probably that's like monarchy level.
True, that is
if that one dude finds a bae on the show, basically he's already practicing. It's like, and she will be my queen.
Yeah, dude. God damn, that show. I was binging some Netflix.
That's gonna be a one season done. They're gonna do that.
No, that's a fucking hit.
You think it's gonna be like a Seinfeld?
That might be a Seinfeld, dude. It's gonna end with one of them. Nah, never mind. It's gonna be a bit of a. There could be a shooting or something.
That would be fucked up, man. No, they're just peace lovers, dude.
It's also weird to see a couple of them that are, because of course it is a spectrum. So some of them don't have it that bad.
Don't get me started on that one guy.
Chilling.
I got that one guy in my scope right now.
That one dude that's a real
like,
Casanova.
I love your body. No, the one guy who's like, I love your body. I'm like, one of you. I think the dude's kind of faking it.
I think he's faking it for those tits.
Yeah, I think he's faking for sure.
Those autistic tits.
I was watching it and I was just kind of like, this dude doesn't have this. People have gaydar. I have my all-star is pretty good.
Mine went off the hook when fucking Hannah Gadsby claimed it. She claimed it, and I was like, come on.
Is there an autistic revolution in Australia right now?
There must be. You must get decent. I mean, you're getting shows. You must get some clout for autism in Australia.
Yeah, I mean, autism's hot right now. In Australia?
It's so in.
They have to change the thing to Australia.
Australia.
But yeah, man, I'm a big
Australia,
fan. Yeah. I'm a big fan though.
You've on record.
I've been an ally forever.
Been an ally
Always.
of autistic people forever.
Mm-hmm.
They are awesome. They are very fun. Michael's. How do you not love that guy?
I mean, dude, they do rule. They are the funniest people in the world to work with. But again, if you ask me, like, hey man, I got an idea. You want to film them dating? I'd be like, I don't know. That kind of goes against my ethics. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty intense, bro.
Yeah.
Well, there is a thing. You're allowed to. I've noticed it, especially. I don't want to drive this into comedy, but like,
sure,
alt comics are allowed to. They're like the moral righteous ones. All the like people on the left that do comedy and like make sketches and shit. They're always playing like a retarded person, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, this is very funny." It's like mental illnesses are funny. According to those, like every character they play is like a crazy guy. That's like, help me! I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Help! It's like, all right, well, in 5 years when schizophrenia is, you're not allowed to make fun of it. You're gonna have some rough clips hanging around.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, the other thing too is like, dude, from a legal perspective, it's like, how does that work contract wise? Are you able? I mean, it's like, do they understand like the point? Like, you want to be on TV? They're like, yeah. They're like, do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand what's going to happen?
Yes.
I guess anyone takes that risk. You're on TV, someone might clown you. But It's like, I don't know. I think it's a honeypot. I think this whole thing's a honeypot to catch alt-right podcasters and be like, oh, they made fun of Love on the Spectrum. Take them down.
It is this show it's designed to be.
It's a trap, dude.
It's a trap, dude. Because it is such a nice, sweet show that making fun of it is bad.
It is so fun. When you watch it, it is so funny.
Also, when they show these people, do they have to play that music? That like almost like comical, like stringy, like I don't know. Next time you watch it, listen to the music
like
they
a
play.
string band kind of thing.
Anytime they like show an autistic dude like walking around, it's like blong blong blong, like this music while this guy's just going about his day. It's like, come on, man.
So you didn't get to the episode of the Chinese dude yet, did you?
I've seen him kicking around. Don't you dare put that on me, boy.
He's great, dude.
He does roll. I saw him fixing his hair.
They gave him like the dating lessons, dude. It's so fucking funny, man.
And he has a slight accent. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he.
Yeah. Again, this is a trap, dude.
This is a pure trap.
They
dude.
fucking seized my mind, and it was just like limitless. I'm like, oh my god, and I was like, like I'm not falling for this.
They're like, what's the funniest thing imaginable? I don't know. Probably like a autistic Asian dude in Australia dating show. Do you want to go inside then? Yes.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
Yeah, that one was like I kind of felt bad because it was like, damn, you're sticking a camera in this dude's face and he can't talk, and they're like asking him, do you like cats or dogs more? And he's like, I can't.
Dude, that should be like this is like early UFC. You know, before like you could be getting like kneed in the head for like 10 minutes and they finally break it up. They got to learn how to throw in the towel quicker on these things.
Yeah.
That one lady the two of them almost had a heart attack when they were both on that date in like a fancy place.
Yeah.
I
liked that girl. That was a good date. I was
hoping they would link
especially
up.
off the SpongeBob intro they had on the speed dating.
Oh, dude.
That was
I
nice.
saw her eyeing him up when he was doing his SpongeBob impression, and she was like, who the fuck is that?
She was on a different date, heard a dude down the table doing a SpongeBob, and was like,
she was definitely being like, yo, who the fuck is that?
who is that star?
They also don't like each other. Every time they all go to dinner with each other, they're like, I think we're just friends. They don't really like each other at all.
Yeah, except that one dude. The dude who drives the bus, is he the one that loves her tits?
Yeah.
He's driving buses? Come on now.
I mean, dude, he's kind of that guy's kind of fraud. I'm not going to lie. That guy's kind of fraud. I didn't want to say it, but it's like, I watched that and I was like, I think this dude's
think he's fraudulent?
I think he's in autism for the wrong reasons. I think he's just trying to get ahead.
You don't think it's for the love of the game?
Nah. I don't think so at all.
Yeah.
I think he's just seeking fame through tism, dude, like all the other Australians right now.
How dare you?
No, that was a good show. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I'm rooting for him, man.
Yeah.
I hope that show works out and arcs in a way where like, it's good for everybody. Especially when you see like the parents, man. It's like just to come to grips with that and just be like, fuck, what are we doing right now? And it's just like I got to talk about SpongeBob for 25 years. But dude, it's like
it's like living with a black kid. Just kidding. Yeah, that's my favorite part was when I think his name's Michael, right? The main kid. He like responds to his mother like he literally sounded like a general in the Revolutionary War. She's like, well, what if you don't find someone you want to date? And he's like, I will not accept that as an answer. I was like, yes, dude. Get pussy.
It is sick how they'll like really do. And again, this is why I think I have a little bit of autism. They'll like pick a thing and that's just it. That guy picked a character that's like a Revolutionary War general type. The other guy's a dinosaur expert. That dude's a fucking pimp, dude.
Wait, which one's the dinosaur expert?
He took the one girl out and was like, that might have been in the third episode. I don't think you saw it. He's a paleontologist. He goes on a date with like the tall chick. I think
I might have missed it.
I think I'm too far ahead.
Phil fucking bullied me off the Netflix on that.
He didn't want to watch it?
I was kind of like half watching it. And then he was like, what the hell are you watching? Because he just saw like a date. I was like, I don't know, dude. Put the golf on.
Like, dude, imagine if your grandparents were like, Shane, here on a public forum, like, here's how we think about race. Go forward. You'd be like, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus Christ.
Just be my grandma being like, I don't like that Tiger Woods. I'm like, why? There's something about him. I like all the other golfers. R.I.P.
It's also funny how
R.I.P. dude.
Oh yeah, true.
R.I.P. She did fucking hate Tiger Woods. Dude, it was so funny. I mean, it was in 97, I think, when he started blowing
up.
Was
this before sex crimes? Or not
pre.
Sex crimes.
Oh, she hated him pre being he was
Flanderer.
Being exactly who he should be.
Yeah, being a flanderer.
God, I can't believe I was gay about that. That might be my biggest regret.
Really?
Is like being like, man, fuck Tiger Woods for him having sex.
Your grandmom laid down the emerald tablets for you.
I know.
She laid
She's
down.
Like, someday, son, you will hate Tiger Woods. You won't know why until it is revealed.
The prophecy speaks that one day will be a black golfer. There'll be a Nubian golfer.
It's going to ruin your day for no reason while you're just hanging out.
There will be a golfer from Nubia. Impossible.
What will he do in the sand? Yeah, the
days were. I just know people around me got pussy on the bus. I could have. I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't actually. No, I'm gonna say I don't think I got pussy on. I think I
smooched on the bus after a field trip to the zoo.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was big time.
That's
Getting hard now.
Yeah, man. Touching a pussy on the bus is like
no smooch.
I'm just saying,
please.
I think I touched pussy on the bus. I'm not gonna pussy lie.
That sounds like a pussy lie. That sounds like something you would remember. I remember a kiss.
I could be stealing pussy stories from my cousin.
You're stealing pussy.
My cousin definitely touched pussy on the bus. I'm not gonna.
Does he get like discounts at Annie Ann's now? You're stealing pussy valor.
I don't know. First time I touched pussy, I was at the farmer's market.
An actual dude that fingered pussy is gonna approach you with a cell phone.
True.
Like, did you finger pussy on the bus, dude? You're like, yeah. He's gonna be like, what was it like? You're like, well, I was 19. No. He'd be like, nobody was fingering pussies on the bus that year.
What bus? Bus 3? No one got pussy on bus 3.
Dude, they nail Australians. Australians always steal valor.
They gotta let them do it, dude.
Let the boys do it. They're at the mall in full regalia. And you have the audacity to approach an Australian and be like, you didn't serve.
Yeah,
Let the boys have fun.
Yeah, dude, for real.
I'm tired. Any Stolen Valor compilation is always an Australian.
They should be drafted.
Draft the autistics.
Oh, that'd be great, dude. I mean, just for just like some Rudy action.
Yeah, when you're up, you got ISIS on the run, send them in, get a sack.
Yeah, dude, send them in.
Look, we're winning, dude. Why don't you take a shot? Take a shot here. Okay.
Press this button. I mean, dude, you're talking about drone strikes. That'd be crazy.
Get some of those boys on the sticks.
Dude, the last thing you'd hear would just be like, who lives in a barnacle? You'd be like, what the rap?
Yeah, that'd be their fortunate son. Be a drone playing SpongeBob. I suppose you have to die then. These are the rules. Sorry, you're actually dead now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we used to play a game after. We used to play a game. We'd turn the lights off in the locker room and throw sneakers at each other as hard as we could. But we'd all make a deal to just throw them at one kid that we didn't like.
Yeah.
So we'd turn the lights off and just everyone would just belt this fucking kid. Yeah, fun times.
That's what sports are all about. The whole point of sports is just like psychologically torture somebody.
Yeah, just find a kid.
Find one person.
Find one kid whose parents are like making him play.
Yeah.
And just getting his ass.
Yeah, we had a homeschooler on our baseball team.
Oh, disgusting.
In 8th grade. Well, now it's going to be the norm. Everyone's going to be weird as fuck.
Yeah, true.
This dude was a homeschooler. I don't know what the fuck his parents were thinking. They entered him into the school system at like 7th, 8th grade. It was fucking chum, dude. People were like, you just like would see him walk, and you're like, what the fuck is up with that kid? Like, I have to throw something at this kid just to see what's going on with him.
They put him in 7th and 8th grade,
dude. He
just right when he was coming.
Dude, he came in with like a Dr. Seuss nerd walk, and everyone was just like, what the fuck is this? It was to the point a hit list was made. This was like an extreme bully situation. I mean, dude, he was on a baseball team. So you were just like, dude, people are woofing balls. Like, you'd be on first base. Fucking, you'd be at shortstop, and you basically pitch. And you'd be like,
he made a hit list?
He made a hit list, yeah. I was number 3.
You were on the hit list?
I was number 3.
Nice, man.
3. I made 3rd.
That's good.
I made 3rd on his hit list.
In elementary school, in middle school, they wrote an article in the paper about me being a bully.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Okay,
pretty
dude.
good. That counts as like top 5 on a list. I got publication, dude. I've only ever gotten negative press, dude. I've only ever gotten horrible press. Well, there was a kid that used to get on our bus, and I used to call him Arthur. Because he had an Arthur book bag. I was being nice to the fucking kid.
That's not bad.
I didn't think it was mean, but I guess the kid was tortured by it, dude. He was tormented by being called Arthur. And one day I had the principal call me to the office and had like a sit down, and like I had to talk to the kid. I think I talked to the kid's parents. And then like the next month in the school newsletter, it was like bullying handled. And they wrote an article about it.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You gotta
it's
get
like
that.
We had an 8th grader who was a real dickhead.
You got to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was regrettably, I was a hard bully. I was a super hard bully.
No regrets.
Up until...
Being a bully when you're a kid is fun. I mean,
it's not like
I was hitting kids.
You're kind of born in... yeah.
Yeah, like...
I wasn't
just my friends.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bully the weaker.
No, I was... I had a couple of the Uyghurs, dude.
The Uyghurs.
I had a couple of the Uyghurs.
Who'd you get?
It wasn't even. I was never malicious. There was people that like. It was just the reactions were so funny, and it was just you couldn't stop like doing it.
Of course.
That was the kid who punched me in the face before biology. I was just giving him soft touches. You know when you go to give someone a titty twister, but you just soft touch their tits, and they're like, I hit him with a soft touch, and he did like full like $80 an hour taekwondo on me. He used nerd karate on me. And he just struck me in the face twice, and I was
He did a combo on you?
He did a combo, dude. Literally low knee punch, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then I realized, like, "Oh shit, I think this kid's actually upset." So then I kind of started like, "All right, dude, I'm gonna help you out," but I ended up just getting him in a fight with another kid.
Oh, all right, good. I remember this. Good. That's the sweetest revenge.
That's
the sweetest revenge.
No, that wasn't my. It was my
You're
mistake.
crying.
I have fucking peppermint in my eye, dude.
Teardrops are falling from your face, dude.
That's how remorseful I am. But yeah, the
single tear.
I was
like that
actually
Native
trying to help
American.
him. I was actually trying to help him. I'm like, look, you gotta fuck this kid up. Who was like, actually fucking with him.
Yeah.
And he got in a fight and lost. And
Then he get his ass kicked.
Yes, fucking ass handed to him, dude. And I was like, oh shit, dude, you got it. But then someone started calling him and leaving threatening voicemails, and the principal called me down and was like, I'm going to expel you. We know it's you. We have you on camera at the payphone. And it was just like, I knew who did it, and I was like...
You didn't rat him out, dude.
Nah.
Couldn't
It was a
rat him
kid he
out.
fought on the bus, but yeah.
He was calling him...
He told me, and I was just like...
He's leaving voicemails?
He was calling... This kid who ended up fighting... Because I actually... then bullied that kid and was like, oh, that dude won. You fucking lost your pussy.
Sick move.
So I had psyoped that. Really tried to help this kid. I just made his life just worse and worse. Because then I psyoped that kid and be like, yo, you lost. And told everyone, like, yo, your fucking ass kicked by like a pretty like hard level nerd.
Here's what you are, dude. You're an energy vampire. I just figured this out. I am too, dude. There's a show. You ever see the movie What We Do in the Shadows?
Mm-mm.
Dude, there's a show. It's on FX. It's on Hulu now. Fucking rules. It's hilarious. It's so funny. But there's a dude who's he's an energy vampire. So the rest of them are like classic vampires, and there's one guy that just looks like a dork from an office. And the way he gets his power is he drains you. So like he'll come in and be like, Dilly, how was your weekend? And people are just like, oh. And then it'll cut back to him and he's like he's just, but the best part is he'll just start a fight and then sit in the room next door and just be like, yes,
like,
all the negative energy. And I was like, damn, dude, I'm definitely just an energy vampire. Like, just start a fight and leave, and sit there and hear screams and be like, yes.
Well, it was so funny because back then too, I just wasn't like, I would start a fight and just ruthlessly crush people, then be like, that was awesome. Like, that was so funny. They freaked out. In my head, there was not a shred of being like, is this okay? It was just kind of like, this is great. I can't believe I got those guys to fight. Dude. But then he started calling this person's house and being like, where's your son?
So he was basically on the CB, like that one dude. He's not like, I'm going to fucking cut your head off.
Yo, he was calling and they'd be like, this is blah, blah, blah's parents. And he'd be like, fuck you fucking pussies. I'm going to kill you. He was saying like, he was talking shit to like this kid's dad, like ruthlessly from a payphone.
Oh my God, this kid's awesome.
From the school.
Is he all right? How's he turned out?
He's a rough one, dude.
He has to be rough.
That was the kid who came up to me at the stop hop and told me he was on ecstasy, and I punched him in the stomach.
Why'd you punch him?
Because in my head, because I heard like you feel everything, and I'm like, yo, is it like crazy? He's like, yeah, dude. I was like, bam, and just punched him in the stomach, and he was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Ruined his eye.
Dude, I was thinking about what a dickhead I was. I was doing the dishes, and I was like, I had like a vivid memory of reading. I remember reading the science book and seeing Homo sapiens when I was little, and being like, oh my god, she's gonna say homo in school tomorrow, and just like waking up, being like, and, like eating my breakfast and being like, fuck science classes third period. I remember waiting for like 24 hours, and then hearing her say Homo sapiens and being like.
And no, did anyone go with you?
My cousin was definitely down. I called on the way in the bus. I'm like, yo,
dude.
Teacher's going to say homo today. And she's like, get the fuck out. I'm like, dude, I read the science.
Watch.
They say it. Dude, I'm just sitting there like. I was doing dude, I like vividly remember that, being like stoked.
It's game day.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is what we play for.
Teacher's going to say homo.
Yeah, this is game day. All that work. Now let's have fun today.
I was doing the dishes at 34, and I was like, that was hilarious. that was so funny.
Dude, I think in like third or fourth, actually fifth grade, we had somebody come in to give us like a sex ed class type thing. And I remember writing a question, so he would have to say gay. I wrote a question. I said, can boys like other boys? And he was like, now, Shane, he walked over to me and was like, did you write that? Because he knew it was me. And I was like, yes. And he was like, I had to stay in character, dude. I had to be like, yes, I wrote it. And he was like, do you really want to know that answer? And I was like, yes. And he was like, those are called homosexuals. I had to like stay in character like, oh, how about that? That's something you don't learn every day. Which is so funny because that dude obviously knew I was being an asshole. He just had to watch a 5th grader pretend to be like, yes. Yes. Yeah, that was the one, dude. Yes. Yes. Do you really want to know this answer? Yes.
I think I'm OD'd on peppermint, dude. So fucking funny.
Dude, that's crazy. It's crazy we both have that origin story. Like trying to make someone say gay. And being like, cool. Got him.
That was my whole agenda for the day. I was like, teacher's going to say gay. I'm going to look around, make eye contact with as many people as I can.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Man.
No, what's funnier than school, dude? School.
Grade school is so
Oh, my God.
funny.
My one friend, Dusty, used to pass gas. And he would say that. He'd be like, who do you want me to pass this to? And then he would get up and fart on their desk. It would be so loud, dude. So loud. Fuck.
Oh, it's so funny. It's just so funny
man.
because as a teacher, you like clearly know whatever.
You see exactly. Yeah, he walked straight to me and was like, did you write that question?
You also know, too, there's just like stuff going on in their house just isn't good.
Oh,
You're like sitting there and the guy comes in, he's like, say gay. And you're like, come on, man. What the fuck? What events have transpired to charge you up enough to get in here to try to like completely revel in the fact that I'm saying homo sapiens?
Oh, man. My sister was talking about your bus stop. She was laughing about it, dude. Yeah, the day that homosexual was coming, the bus stop must have been rowdy.
Dude,
you and your shitty hill
well,
people.
it's also like I read the book. I go to my brother. I'm like, dude, what this about? He's like, yeah, dude, Homo sapiens. You're a Homo sapien. It's like, I'm a fucking Homo sapien. He's like, you're a fucking Homo. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Dad, am I a Homo sapien? He's like, yeah. Fuck.
I don't think my dad would even know what that was. If I was like, am I a Homo sapien? He'd be like, hey,
No
come on,
son of mine.
Come on.
You goddamn Homo
Go sit
sapien.
down. Don't be a smart ass.
You've been hanging out with your sisters too much. Playing with the dolls.
I don't know if my dad would have known what a Homo sapien. If I said Homo sapien, he'd have been like, cool it.
Cool it. Knock it off, dude. Look at that, cracking open a cold one, dude.
This is plain seltzer,
Doing
dude.
coke and drinking. Matt's changed.
Please, dude.
To the audio listener.
Ooh, man.
Bro,
That
little off topic and significantly less funny, but
please, we got
I cried the other day watching a 30 for 30 on ESPN.
What was it?
Phil was in the kitchen. Luckily, he didn't see, but I think he heard a voice crack. I think he heard a voice crack. Dude, there's a documentary. It's called 42-1. It was Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson.
Really?
You want to get your fucking juices flowing?
What happened?
Buster Douglas was like could have been great heavyweight. That was like he would show up out of shape. He was kind of like a bum, but he was like he could have been great. Like he was a monster, and he fought Tyson in his prime. He was the guy who beat Tyson first.
Okay.
And he was 42-1 odds. That's why it was called that. But they were like, every announcer was like, this isn't going to go past the first round. All that shit. In training, Buster Douglas's mom died like 2 weeks before, and there was just cool ass fucking moments in it where like. He was talking to his mom. His mom called him before the fight and was like, don't do this. Like, he's going to fucking... That's Mike Tyson in his prime. Like, he's killing everybody. First round knockouts every single time.
Don't
like, scary. And then Buster Douglas was on the phone with his mom, and he's like, Mom, you should fucking call him. I'm gonna beat his ass. And he was like, as soon as he said that to his mom was like, he sounds like his daddy now. He's a man. And she was like going around like, my son's about to beat Tyson's ass. Like, everybody at work, all that. Then she died, and then he won. He just fucked him up. Well, he didn't fuck him up. He got tagged, too. Mm-hmm. It was a great... I mean, it's an awesome fight. I immediately watched the fight.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, well, Tyson apparently, he didn't train as hard. He was like... It was supposed to be a tune-up fight. It was just a tune-up fight for...
He was Apollo.
Holyfield, yeah. And then he got laid out. It's fucking sick. It was the first time anybody knocked him down.
Damn.
It was awesome. And then, in the ring after, they're like, how do you feel? And he's like, this is for my mom. And I was just like...
He Rockied, basically. Yeah, man, that's...
Just got hit hard with it. And Phil was like, what are you watching? I was like, it's called 42-1. It was one of those. Had to hide it.
That's the only thing.
He was like,
cried.
Buster Douglas, he's a bitch. He's tough. That was it.
He was probably crying. He was probably like crying, eating bologna. Be like, "Hey, Buster, he's a bitch."
Yeah. He's like, I tell you what, he's a bitch. He says that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Like tough. Speaking of a bitch, Tybalt.
What happened?
Tybalt's a bitch, dude. My
Tybalt?
cat.
What's he doing?
He's an apex predator, dude.
Did he get?
So
anything?
I was watching. No, but he went toe to toe with a fox. I was watching TV. It was like 12:30. Everyone's in bed. All of a sudden, I hear a scream from the backyard. This is 2 nights ago.
What?
Like screaming. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh, that's definitely a fox. Like, I could tell it was a fox. And I was like, oh, shit, Tybalt's outside. So I got, like, nervous, grabbed a big flashlight, and I was like, I'm going to have to beat a fox to death. Like, I was mentally, I was shoeless, ran in the backyard. I was just like, I'm just going to have to beat a dog to death right now, which is a weird mind space to get in.
Yeah.
Like, it is a weird space to be walking out. Like I was adrenaline. I was like, here we go. But Tybalt was just, he was just staring him down, dude. Didn't care less.
The fox was
Couldn't care
yapping.
less. The fox was probably like 5 yards, 10 yards away, just like kind of moving back and forth, like screaming at him. And Tybalt was just sitting there like, what are you going to do, bro?
Fuck.
What are you going to do? So then I pick up Tybalt and I'm like, like not running, but like walking fast, looking backwards. I don't want to get bit by a fox.
No, I'll nip your ankle, dude.
Yeah, it would suck. And then as soon as I put Tybalt down in the house, he just started eating. Didn't give a dude. I put him down. He walked straight to his food and started eating. I was like, dude, you are a monster.
Holy
He
fuck.
He didn't care.
That's a
at
fair
all.
fight, him versus a fox?
Yeah, he's big. He's got his claws. He's a mean little fucker.
That's a fair fight.
I've done it before. I've walked outside and he got fucked up before.
By what?
I don't know what it was. Probably a fox.
By a coyote.
Or a raccoon. Something big
Yeah,
got
raccoon
him.
will
Something
give
big
him.
got him.
Raccoon will give him the business, dude.
Something fucked him up. Like fucked his legs up. And he shit himself. When they're running away, cats will shit themselves. So I picked him up. He was covered in blood and shit. Yeah. But this time, not a scratch on him, dude. He literally just sat in the grass, stared at a fox. Couldn't have been prouder of my guy.
He's got to be terrifying at night, too. He's jet
He is.
black. So
That's
that fox probably just saw glowing eyes and was like, fuck, man.
That's the Prince of Cats, dude. It's a big night.
That's big, dude. So that was after 41 and 2?
42 and 1.
42 and 1?
There's a big couple of days. Phil had to do that once.
What?
Tybalt got in a fight in the front yard with another cat. So it was like, 5, 6 in the morning. You just hear 2 cats screaming. Phil ran down in his whitey tighties. It's like 6 a.m. So people are like walking out to get the newspaper and shit. Like school buses. Phil was out in just his whitey tighties and a fishing rod, swinging at the cats.
That was his weapon?
He grabbed a fishing rod from the closet that was right by the door and just started whipping cats. Yeah, man. It's a strong tradition in the Gillis family, too.
Cat whipping?
If your cat's in a fight, you got to jump in, dude.
Oh, my God.
I was ready to strangle a fox.
You have to, man. You got
That would've sucked.
We have a possum on the loose, and I mean, it like through a chain link fence, it stared down my dog.
I love possums.
They're fucking nasty.
No,
dude.
they're funny.
Ugh, they're disgusting.
They are. They're ugly, but I'm a fan.
They're hellish. I saw it skittering around the other day. I was walking home. Brittany called me like the possums back in the backyard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you have like a garden or anything?
No, it's just. But there's like a ton of there's like a little alley that links a bunch of yards, so it kind of just scoots around. But I saw I parked my car.
Dude.
I saw that poss running across the street, and I was just like, ugh.
You didn't like him?
Nasty little.
I'm a fan of him. Did I tell you what my roommate did to a possum?
What?
He murdered one.
Okay.
It was in his parents' garden.
Yeah.
But it turns out possums mostly help you.
Actually, speaking of the epidemic of fatness, Lemaire suffered a fat attack, dude, in public.
Oh, you bringing up Lemaire's fat attack? Lemaire.
Lemaire said it wasn't a fat attack.
It is
Lemaire,
100% a fat attack, dude.
I'll give you the version.
Before we go any further, I will say this. High school football.
Yeah.
Every single year, a kid suffered from a fat attack. And it's the funniest thing in the world. No, you remember this? When the pussy kids on the team would be like, I'm having heat stroke. And they'd have to sit in the gator. They'd have to sit in the gator under the shade. Fat attacks on the football field.
Fat attacks are real.
And then occasionally dudes would die from fat attacks. Like every year across the country, a bunch of dudes die from fat attacks in practice. But every year, kids, one of them listens to this. One of my friends had a fat attack, and I know he listens to this. They taped ice across his chest, and he had to sit in the gator with his shirt off.
Yeah, you need. They're like EpiPens or
Nugs,
like
dude. What up,
defibrillators.
Nugs?
Instead of the defibrillator, you need like a fan for a fat
Yeah.
attack. You're just like, hold on, let me.
Fat
let
attacks are brutal.
Blow some air. Turn it up. No, we need high. Turn it up to high, doctor.
So Lemaire, you got sent to the gator, dude. They had to put you under a tree.
This was a story I heard. It was that the place was packed, right? So already it's packed, summertime. The threat levels for a fat attack are high. So they said Lemaire pulls up.
They should have that on the news. Like a weather channel be like, today's fat attack probability is red. We're in the red today. Might want to powder your balls, fats.
Powder your balls and keep a towel handy to dab your head.
If you're black, you can carry a towel, which is nice.
I saw a guy dabbing his head today.
If you're white, you must wear shorts and Crocs.
Yeah, so Lemaire, the story was you rolled up. It was sweltering. It was crowded. And then
showed up uninvited.
A good friend of the
Correct me if I'm wrong. Uninvited to a full
he was
capacity.
warned. He was warned. Our friends were like, Lemaire, it's really crowded here and it's really hot. You can come, but it's going to be kind of miserable.
So his friends were like, "There's a good chance you're gonna have a fat attack." I'm not gonna say it, but it's hot up here. It's not built for the thicks.
Yeah,
the fats.
You
dude.
were discovered on the steps of this place. Am I correct? Sitting, not laying.
Didn't make it to the roof.
No, I think he made it. He went back in.
You can make like a video game out of it, like an Oregon Trail. Just Lemaire trying to get to a rooftop.
It was hot.
You have to stop and hunt for chips. You have to dump, dude.
Dude, it gets even better. So the story I heard that I guess you went out there like, oh, it's too crowded, hit the steps, and then you were discovered by a friend of the podcast sitting there.
Friend of the podcast found you.
She was like
collapsed in the hallway.
Concerned, and was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And you were like, "I don't feel well." So then you went and laid.
They gotta treat it. They gotta throw buckets of water on him. They gotta treat him like a whale being transported to a different tank. They gotta throw water on him.
Lemaire was then transported to the owner's bed, and laid in the owner's bed. Fans on. Did you have a cold towel? I believe there's a cold compress applied. No. Ice, maybe?
You don't know? You blacked out?
There was ice. You fatted out. There was ice. Your Honor, I fatted out. I don't recall. There was ice. I think the person applied ice, and you laid it
to his brow. Was she like,
"True,
thank you."
Yeah, Lemaire. Quick question. I mean, look at off the.
Look at your pride right now. I see your pride.
I don't have any pride.
Admit your attack.
I was being a cool guy. And
You're being Mr. Cool?
I was being Mr. Cool.
How cool?
I was at the punchline before.
Oh, that's
being
Mr. Cool.
With Andy and Nate, and I had like 3 or 4 scotch and sodas.
You can't drink. Do you drink?
I drink a little bit.
I feel like I've never drank with you.
No, we have to.
Now he drinks. He's a mogul.
True. Now these bullying white executives.
So you had a couple scotch and sodas.
I had a couple scotch sodas. Then I go to the roast battle, very nervous. Get upstairs.
What are you nervous about?
Because I didn't think I'd get in, and then you get.
Because it was full capacity, and they said don't come.
Yeah, more welcome.
We can't let you in.
Yeah, but what else am I going to do? Just wait.
That's a Mr. Cool move. I know what you did. You big timed everybody there. You said,
big time.
You know me.
More scotch and sodas. You
I'm Matt and Shane's producer. You know me.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
So you ran to your car and grabbed a knife.
True.
I followed Andy and Nate in.
And Matt's wife was there to stop you.
Andy was on a roast battle, so I followed them in.
Got you.
Andy was on it, so I came with him. And then they had this drink in the back that was like wine and I don't know. I drank a bunch.
Juice?
I drank a bunch. I think
Sangria,
it was jungle juice. I think it was jungle juice. I drank a bunch.
Sangria brings me back to Madrid. I'm going back to Madrid, dude. I'm getting some sangria. Little fall, you get to walk through the streets and the marketplaces. They just ladle you some fucking.
You gotta go, dude.
Sangria.
You gotta go back.
I said, dámele.
Should go back like a full like old school country, like a little.
I'm going
Paris
full. I'm going back MAGA, dude. I'm going full MAGA.
Probably get respect over there.
The fascistas?
Fascistas, dude.
The fascistas will be like,
fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, get this guy in here.
So Lemaire, so you go in there, you shoulder to the punch bowl.
Yeah.
You came
elbow
in
your way to the punch bowl.
shit-faced.
I came in drunk and I started power drinking, and then the show was over and I was like, I gotta go on the stairs. I'm sweating, and I threw up, and then I went to sit down, and then Kyle
Threw up? Ew, you threw up punch?
I threw up. It was like a lot. It was like
Yeah, but you threw up there was food in there.
yeah, there was food in there.
Jesus Christ.
What were you grubbing on beforehand?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. What were you grubbing on?
It was probably Chipotle.
Oh,
Chipotle, scotch, and jungle juice in a fucking hot stairwell. That's like a pressure cooker, dude. That's like a
dude.
They put that. That's like what those
That's a
kids.
bomb.
That's Boston Marathon. They just put Chipotle and scotch in a La Mer, set him on the sidewalk, and he exploded.
So you hit the steps, you puke.
After I puke, I hit the steps. I was on the steps because I was waiting for the bathroom to open up and waiting for nobody to be there so I can go puke. But then I was discovered.
Good friend Kyla
by a
Fox
good
discovers you.
Yeah, a lady found him.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, what are you doing in here? Oh my god, are you suffering from a fat attack on the steps? No, it's Chipotle. That's a fat attack, dude. Don't try to blame fucking pre-existing conditions on this.
That's true. That's like a COVID test.
Yeah, it's
you
a
have
COVID
pneumonia
test.
and you have a little bit of COVID. So,
But yeah, legally I can do whatever I want, drenched.
yeah, or just hang around port cities.
Oh, can you tell me how dry my clothes should be? At what point are you allowed into a store on how wet you are?
I think you'd be fully soaked.
I think you might be right.
Dude, if you went fully soaked to a steak,
I wonder if there is a line. Like, yeah, be like, all right, what if I was a little dry?
like they're gonna get like a hygrometer and like measure
Yeah.
how fucking how moist you are.
Yeah,
I think if you have like 100% humidity level, they'll be like, dude,
you're not allowed in.
I think when they scan your forehead, they also touch your clothes and they're like, how
This
wet
got
is this
soaked.
guy?
Yeah, it's weird, but we keep having customers come in drenched. I'm sorry about this. Sorry about this inconvenience. Take your jacket off. Are you hiding that you're drenched? Take it off. You're just drenched. Yeah.
You're like, now he walks. He's like that little trail of drips. All the way. He's like, God damn it, get him out.
These guys think it's funny. They keep coming to my damn restaurant soaked.
This isn't a goddamn snack bar at Six Flags, dude.
That's a funny way to torture a local restaurant. Just keep randomly sending people in soaked. What the hell's going on? This is the third guy this week. Something's going on. These guys are drenched.
Oh. It's pretty funny too to show up and be like a black couple just drenched. It's like
You have to leave.
he's like, hey, he's like, are you guys fucking serious? You're like,
Yeah. Well, you can stay. You know.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking stop it. I'm telling you, dude. We should go out to water. We should go out to a restaurant drenched and just see what happens.
It would be like you can't come in. They would call the police. You can't be drenched, dude.
That's fucked up, dude.
You can't be
Not
leaning,
everyone can afford to be dry all the time.
can't be
dude.
leaning and drenched them, dude.
We have to get drenched, dude.
I would get drenched and go to fucking Fogo de Chao. Fogo de Chao, just get a table of drenched dudes. Like 12 drenched dudes.
You have to wear suits. That's the only other thing.
You have to wear.
You have to be
yes.
dressed so nice, but just drenched.
You'd be like, excuse me, could I have a pitcher of water, please? No ice. Just fucking... I like it. Now this is Patreon content. Go to Fogo de Chao with your boys.
Drenched.
Suits. Drenched? What?
Or just start showing up home from work drenched. What happened? Be like, what are you talking about?
Quick shower. Quick rainstorm
Like,
came through.
Fucking hit me. Someone
You
splashed
could lie. You could lie to a... Like, if I'm... One of my roommates could come home drenched. I'd be like, it's fucking pouring out. I'd be like, is it? I'd be like, is it?
I think you should keep a gallon next to you if you're driving, if you're speeding. Cop pulls you over, just fully fucking doused. Like, what happened? Like, I just fell in the river, dude. I'm driving. Driving home. Like, I'm fucking soaked. Dude. He's like, you're wet as shit. Like, about to go out to dinner, actually.
It's like, you mind if I come? You gotta be drenched.
Yeah, that dream ruled, dude. It was like, I woke up, I was like, what a great
I gotta be
dream.
honest. Normally, I don't like the dream stories. I usually get pretty mad during dream stories. That was a good one. I like that.
My brain's just working overtime, dude.
I like that dream
I go to
story.
sleep, my brain's like, dig this. And I'm like, that fucking rules.
Peep this shit. Imagine being at dinner with your boys, but you're fucking drenched.
It was fun. I was in the dream having a very serious argument in my head, like, fuck that teacher, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking wet. I wanted to swim. It's like, and I have to take a test. If I can go to the bathroom, why can't I swim and come back? What's the difference between taking a shit and coming and finishing a test versus swimming?